Bandit Stride comes up. Lenny the Legend. It's only Rock and Roll and they're close. Yes, it was. Gets ready. And there's the green light. They're off. Oh, the race favourite was up in the air. It's only Rock and Roll. Odds on he is drifting back to the tail of the field and is in a full stretch gallop. Settles into a pace now, but has probably lost about 7 or 8 lengths. And one of the first to show out near the inside is Lenny the Legend. Led the way by about 1.5 lengths now. Moving up to be second is Yes It Was. And on the inside, Bandit Stride. A length away then on the outside is She's Got Issues, who's been able to slide into the 1x1 trail. A length away then came Always My Mate, who races on the outside and goes up 3 deep. Further back then as they come down the straight with 2 rounds left to go then was Saxony. Now when he looked as though he was coming out on Always My Mate, he was able to flush out She's Got Issues, and it's gone up now to park outside of Lenny the Legend. So it's Lenny the Legend the leader as they leave the straight in a lead time of 42.2 with no speed on. Bandit Stride on its back, and on the outside taking closer order now is She's Got Issues. Next on the outside into the 1-1 is Yes It Was. Followed by Saxony, who's racing along the inside there of Always My Mate, and the last trio were Northern Summer, who's racing on the inside of Girls Rock the Boys, and at the tail tacking on is It's Only Rock and Roll. Down the back straight, they've got 1250 metres left to go, and Lenny the Legend is the leader. Second at the moment is She's Got Issues, who's racing without cover, and Bandit Strides under lock and key. Next is Yes It Was, and Saxony's racing 3 markers in 5th. Further back then on the outside came Always My Mate. Now It's Only Rock and Roll is on the improve. Goes around the outside 3 deep, but Always My Mate came out ahead of it, and it's pratted at 4 deep on that turn. And then came getting into trouble there, Girls Rock the Boys for a stride or two, as Saxony was looking to get away from the inside, and back at the tail end of the field is Northern Summer. So a few moves here, and the leader is still Lenny the Legend. Second is Always My Mate, 32.5 second quarter. That was on the back of the 33.2 first split, going into the back straight the final time. Bandit Striders locked away, and then came She's Got Issues. It's Only Rock and Roll is having a tough run, and then came Yes It Was and Saxony, and they've gone right away from Northern Summer, and back at the tail is Girls Rock the Boys about to go past it. They run down the back straight now. Still the leader is Lenny the Legend. Always My Mate's ahead away. She's Got Issues third, and then came Yes It Was, who stays on. Further back then yielding ground as Bandit Stride, and It's Only Rock and Roll got to 5th on the outside, plugging home, and Saxony heads the remainder. 29 for the quarter, and on the inside the narrow leader is Lenny the Legend. Always My Mate is really throwing down the gauntlet to it now, and they were followed further out on the track then trying to come home. She's Got Issues, and Yes It Was is the deepest. It's still Lenny the Legend the leader, coming at it as She's Got Issues. It's She's Got Issues and Lenny the Legend. They're having a good battle. Lenny the Legend on the inside. She's Got Issues. Dived, I reckon, probably got up. Photo, She's Got Issues, I reckon. Maybe has just grabbed Lenny the Legend in the last few strides. For third, we had Always My Mate, and coming at it out wider was Yes It Was, who finished about 4th. And then came It's Only Rock and Roll. Misdemeanor at the start didn't help its cause. And then came Saxony. Girls Rock the Boys. Well back in the field to finish as Bandit Stride, and back with it as Northern Summer.